Yeah, good morning everyone. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about the performance of clipping circuits in laboratory. So, what is clipping circuit? It is very important. First, we should know about it. The definition of clipping circuit is nothing but it is an electronic circuit which can clip the input waveform, unwanted input waveform, unwanted part of the input waveform, and it is only passing the desired output waveform without change in frequency. So in this part we are going to discuss how many types of clipping circuits we are having, and how much reference voltage we need to apply, and how we are going to get the output waveforms. Finally, that we are going to discuss. First, aim. What we are having the aim here, you can observe here, to design and verify the waveforms of different clipping circuits with different reference voltages, with the different voltage with the different reference voltages here. So here we are going to design the clipping circuit, and after that we are going to verify the output waveforms of particular clipping circuit, and also we are going to apply some different reference voltages here. Then if you observe left side, so these are the different clipping circuits we are having here. So it is a positive clipper, so it will clip the positive part of the input waveform. This is the input waveform here, and it is clipping the positive portion of the input waveform. And how much this positive, some little bit is you are getting above the ground level, above the zero level here. Why you are getting that above the zero level? So this entire thing we are going to observe here. And this is downside figure is positive clipper with positive reference voltage. So here we are applying some positive reference voltage, some assume like here it is a 2 volts like that. So we are going to study different types of clippers. Okay, one by one we are going to perform now. So now I am going to concentrate. So what is the components we required in order to perform this clipping circuit? If you observe here, first we required a 1 kilo ohm resistor here. One number I required. So I am going to take this 1 kilo ohm resistor, one number, and after that diode 1N4007. We require two diodes here. So two silicon diodes I am going to use here. So these are the two silicon diodes. And breadboard we required. So breadboard and connecting wires we required. So already connected to this equipment of clipping circuits. And after that CRO probe and function generators, the entire thing, if you observe, we are having everything here. So it is a CRO probe and function generator, and this is regulator power supply in order to give the reference voltage. So first we don't require this regulator power supply. First we are going to perform the without applying the reference voltage, how we are going to perform this clipping circuit. So first I am going to perform this positive clipping circuit. You just observe this circuit. It's very simple. So this is a very simple experiment. Clipping and clamping experiments are very simple in PDC laboratory. So only resistor, one diode. Only I require only how many components I require? Only one diode and one resistor. So how it is connected? If you observe the circuit diagram, positive is upside, negative is downside. So in the same manner, I am also going to connect like that diode. So this silver coating you can observe here. This is the negative part of the diode, nothing but cathode of this diode, and the other side is positive side of the diode, positive side of the PN diode. So same like in the figure, I am going to place like this. So positive is upside and negative is downside. I am placing like this. After that, and 1 kilo ohm resistor is connected to the positive of the diode here. So I am going to apply 1 kilo ohm resistor. I am going to apply 1 kilo ohm resistor to this positive of the diode. So same line I need to keep this other terminal of the resistor, 1 kilo ohm resistor. So this is the same, like if you observe the figure, same like in the circuit diagram, I am connecting like this. Here also same like here is the resistor, and here also the diode positive and diode negative here. Then so input side, if you observe here, I am going to apply here, I am applying the input voltage is actually sine wave I am applying here. So which is having 10 volts peak to peak, means total voltage of the input voltage is amplitude is how much? 10 volts peak to peak here I am going to take. And after the frequency is 1 kilohertz, I am applying frequency is 1 kilohertz. So first my job is, first I need to set the input voltage, and after that I can see the output waveform at the output of the circuit. I can see the output waveform at the output of the circuit. Where I am going to take the output means across diode. Across diode I am going to take the output voltage with the help of CRO probe. With the help of CRO probe. So same like first I am applying this input as it is. I am not set it first. So with the help of CRO probe, I will show you how to adjust the input voltage. So this is positive I applied for the first front end of the resistor, and negative I am going to apply the negative part of the diode, nothing but ground, like this. Okay, then I don't know how much input voltage we are having here. So in order to know about the input voltage, in order to set the input voltage, I just take the help of this CRO and CRO probe. First I need to set the input voltage. So how much I require the input voltage? 10 volts peak to peak, 10 volts peak to peak. And where I kept this positive of the positive side of the function generator, there I can apply positive red probe, and where you apply the negative of the function generator, there you can apply the negative of the probe, same like. Why? Because I applied the input voltage here itself, so I can see the input voltage here itself. So if you observe the on the screen of the CRO, you will get the sine waveform like this. This is position, everything should be half. So this is sine waveform. Increase the level. So how much amplitude I required? Total I required 10 volts peak to peak, right? 10 volts peak to peak means I can set here 5 volts like this. So I can put into 5 volts range here. If you observe, it is in 5 volts range. It is in 5 volts range. So how much height I need to get here? 2 boxes. 2 into 5 means 10 volts peak to peak you will get. Here the box height is more than 2. So I need to adjust with the help of this amplitude knob. With the help of function generator amplitude knob, I can decrease this amplitude of the input waveform. So now you can observe it is exactly 2 boxes height. Now it is in exactly 2 boxes, vertical boxes height you can observe. It is occupying 2 vertical boxes here. So 2 into this volts per division is 5. Volts per division in 5. So 2 into 5 is nothing but 10 volts peak to peak here. Now I obtain 10 volts peak to peak. So if you put into ground, exactly it is in 0 level. Exactly it is in 0 level, and you can keep this into DC mode. So for absorbing input, you can put into AC, but while taking the output, you must be put into DC mode. Then only you will get the clipping action of the circuit. Otherwise, you won't get any clipping action in the CRO. You cannot observe. With reference to DC only, the clipping action is performed. So that's why whenever you are going to take the output, whenever you are going to observe the output waveform, you always kept it is in DC mode. Okay, so this is very, very important here. Note this point. So I already set it here. How much? 10 volts peak to peak I adjusted. And coming to the frequency, here I already adjusted 1 kilohertz frequency. Here I already adjusted 1 kilohertz frequency. See, it is 20, it is negligible. So 1 kilohertz frequency. So finally I set at this 10 volts peak to peak as per the circuit diagram, and 1 kilohertz frequency input waveform. This is input waveform I adjusted. Now I already applied, if you observe this. So I already applied from the function generator. There I measured the input waveform with the help of these CRO probes.